Hi, this is Sahil Sharma, your conscious empowerment partner and Tarot Astro Coach. I'm doing this channeled reading along with the Tarot-Astrology energies to provide you some of the key themes of the month of May 2025. These may resonate with you, they may not. I don't want you to force fit them into your life in any shape or form. So take what resonates, you can leave the rest. So there are about a couple of themes I'm going to be talking about. I made some notes as I was channeling through, and I've also pulled out a couple of cards as well from my Tarot Astro deck, which is the CS Path Tarot Astro deck, and we shall see what is revealed for you. Theme number one is around the movement towards achievement of your goals. Again, I can repeat, it's the movement towards achievement of your goals. And that's what I've been told, but that's the term. Your endeavors may feel very close to your heart, and they might be moving ahead towards the goal you have set for them. And very interestingly, this might not even be visible to you at this time. And I want you to understand that might not be visible to you at this time. And it may feel like totally dead air for now. No visible movements, no actions, no news. And there's a whole lot of anticipation, may cause you a bit of anxiety, curiosity at its best, if you can, on a positive note. So sitting in this energy and optimistically waiting for it is what is your key message. I'm also going to be talking a bit more about what optimistically waiting for it really means for you here. So the energy is actually very hidden, but moving at the same time. And when I say moving, it does not necessarily have to be loud and clear. It's very, very subtle. The key is to have patience and openness to accept whatever is coming next to you your way. And that's where the optimism comes into play. Now, this might sound a little bit tricky as I deliver this message to you, and I want you to understand this, what openness slash optimism I was talking about can mean here. They say that it is wise to be gracefully moving whether or not your goal and the final outcome seem aligned in the naked eye of your mind. Okay? So you must deeply trust that it is and it shall be revealed in its right time. This was the message itself. Now, the cards that I have pulled out here is number one, the Star card. And also the astro energy that is conjunct with it is the energy of Mars. So Mars with the star. And what that reveals for me here is, yes, but we are already in the year of Mars, and we all, most of us, the overall energy of this world right now is to rush, to move, to be at war. And when I say by at war, it could be, of course, at a global level, at a conscious level. It could be an internal level, a war within yourself. And this war is actually going to be leading towards a natural healing process. It's the upheaval that comes right before the actual settlement, or the energy that settles in and brings the peace to the forefront again. So this is also necessary. So you can imagine on one end, you are feeling the need to achieve your goals, and on the other side, there is this test of patience, yet a very optimistic patience. There's a sense of deep grace in it that whatever may come, I am surrendering to this energy because it is ultimately for my highest good. And I'm still moving towards my goal that is destined for me, yet I'm co-creating with the universe. So allow yourself to sit into this energy without feeling out of control. without giving a lot of energy to these anxieties, yet staying in a beautiful, compassionate energy towards yourself that is grounded in curiosity. Curiosity has a much different vibration than anxiety. So I want you to take that message away, sit with it, process it, if you will, and take it away, practice it, apply it in this time, especially in the month of May. Now let's talk about theme number 2, what is showing up there. So theme number 2 is about, what I was shown was, you have got wings, but you are in search of freedom. Very ironical. On one hand, you've got wings, you know you can fly. At the same time, you're in search of freedom. So, not sure, very unclear as to understand how to use this freedom or even tap into it. So, you can imagine yourself, if you were a butterfly, you've got wings, but you're still in this ambiguous, unclear internal self where you don't feel grounded enough to understand, what do I really want to do with this? Like, I've got wings, yes, but where do I fly? Where am I supposed to fly? There are questions, unanswered questions, ambiguity. There's complexity in thinking. So I almost see this air energy that is mixing up with the fire. There's a sense of freedom, yet there's unclarity. So I want you to ponder over that if you can. And if you're as visual as myself, close your eyes as you hear these messages and imagine this happening like a story, if you will. That's how I usually do it. Moving on to the message, they say, not sure and unclear as to understand how to use this freedom or even tap into it. The skies still look very heavy and intense. There's this, what I was shown was the black skies in the background where it was very hard to even see which direction to take and what's beyond the veils. It's still unclear. You continue to float in the air, not fully finding your way to freedom, but there is still a level of deep determination. And that's the best part. That's the optimistic part here, too. You have not lost the determination. Things may be delayed, things may be feeling very caged in, as if you're trapped in a certain box, if you will, but there's still determination to fly. And it's a matter of choice and deeply reflecting and understanding what freedom means for you. So I also encourage you with this part of the message is to sit down with this message and reflect deeply. If you were given freedom in this world, okay, without any restrictions, what would you do? Like, how would you tap into that freedom? Internalize it and externalize it. What would you use it for? Is it for yourself, for selfish purposes, for others, to support others? Maybe a blend of both? What would that really look like? Think about that and be brutally honest with that, because you may have thoughts that may come up and say, you know what, no, it's for me. I'm going to use my freedom to do A, B, and C. That's about me. And you may realize, oh my God, that's a lot of me and me and me in my message, rather than thinking, how can I, of course, okay, get the mask, to myself in a crashing plane so that I am able to support others. So you have to be reflective in that sense, but at the same time think, am I thinking too much only about me and not thinking about others at all? Or is there a balance that needs to be struck at this time? What is it? Where's the gap that I can tap into to have a more balanced perspective of life? Okay. And the last part here is tap into the wisdom of your spirit guides. They're openly calling upon your spirit guides, asking you to tap into them. So there is welcoming energy and an invitation for you to tap into them, and also for the spirit guides to tap into you and be there for you as you need them. So tap into the wisdom of your spirit guides, the internal and magical whispers. So they're referring it to the internal magical whispers. quite clearly, it's part of your intuition, of course. And as if you are in a practice of tapping into your spirit guide, supporting them. So tap into them, and this is a practice that would support you in getting clearer messages. The cards that I have pulled out here, number one is of the devil. Now, this devil has come in conjunction with the sun right now. So what is sun illuminating at this point? Something to think about. For me, sun right now is actually the freedom that is being illuminated for you, while you may feel that you're not tapping into that freedom very clearly, because quite practically, if you take as they are saying, get into that reflection zone. If you reflect, what might be hindering your freedom really? Is it some deep-seated fears that are holding you back? Is it some habits that are holding you back? Are there some relationships that are holding you back? I'm not sure. That's what you have to see. What is holding you back? How are you defining your freedom? That's the whole point. So reflect on it. If you are in a practice of journaling, put it down on a piece of paper so that your mind, which I was seeing earlier, there's a whole this fight between the air energy and the fire energy. You may want to tap into it and see what's missing. How are you defining your freedom? Does your definition need to be redefined itself? Whatever themes resonated with you, pick those, leave the rest. As I said, let me know in your comments if you could resonate. What were your aha moments? And if you found value in it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And I will come back to you with other monthly energy updates as well. Goodbye for now.